Hi guys, this is Skidflash here, and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Kirby's Dreamland 3. So, if you can see right here, I already have a bunch of heart stars done. That's because I lost some footage and can't get it back. I'm so angry that I'm gonna kill all these Easter egg people, Cubone things, I don't know. And you can probably also tell that this is also post-commentary. Maybe not, maybe you couldn't tell, but whatever, this is post-commentary. So yeah, so we're just gonna be doing the heart stars that I missed, well, not missed, but lost, and then we'll just be moving on like normal. It's not like anything changes. The only thing I can't do right now is, do the Pawn Con boss, because you can't redo bosses until you've beaten the game and done this, and do it in boss rush mode. But it's no real worry, so let's just go down, more down. There's Indiana Jones stuff, and I'm ready out to say it. Usually I have a script. No, I don't. But so anyways, in this door we can get Choo? No, we don't want Choo. We want a better Choo, which is Coo the owl. Yes, Coo the owl. And yeah, so we're just gonna doing that because Coo, she can fly like indefinitely and really fast. The only problem is she falls so slowly. I mean, look at this. You'd think, that wouldn't be a problem seeing as how heavy she is, but no, she falls really slowly. She's just really not aerodynamic, I suppose. And in this room, yeah, it's a room of death. It's a really badass room. I mean, first of all, they have these dancing flower things, which is just like scary. But next, they have these wall spikes things that will crush you. But that's just to top it all off, add insult to injury. They add crabs. Like really, crabs? Why crabs? Like out of all the things, they're just crabs. I mean, come on, just crabs. But yeah, just gotta watch out for the crabs. They don't give you cutter, like you might think they would. You think crabs would be affiliated with cutting things? I guess, right? Yeah, they have pincers, which pretty much look like the blade. But anyways, you can tell. I could have sworn I had stuff to say like this, but I have no idea, really. And in right here, you had to cut puzzles, but not really. There's no real puzzles in this game. Well, there is, but that's for heart stars, and they're really simple. They're pretty self-explanatory. And then we had this room. And I'm flying to the beat, because honestly, there's nothing else to do in this room. It's actually really an odd room. I mean, come on, just a fire room with fire people. Where did that even come from? In the last few seconds, we were in some sandy cave, and now in this fire room. But whatever, I digress, as Clement J642 would say. And minigame. In this minigame, you kind of have to pay a lot of attention. This is kind of where it gets hard. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 they'll show Gordos, and you have to sometimes they're different faces in the Gordos, so you have to differentiate the two. Usually, if it's harder, they'll give you more time. But of course, as you each successful time, they get harder and harder. And at this time, at this point in time, I'm actually shuffling between Let's Plays. I was watching a Let's Play while I was recording this, so I was like, oh man, I gotta switch Let's Plays because this Let's Play is over. So I kind of this is all luck right here. I was totally in the dark. Well, not really, but I just made I should have been wrong, but I was just right by mistake. So yeah, don't shuffle through Let's Plays while you're supposed to be paying attention. Anyways, that's all 3 right, and we got it. So yeah. That's the end of that. We got the heart star, so now we can just blaze through the level, I guess. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this room of fire and death and more fire. We're in more fire, even though this is technically, no, this is the rock section of the area, I guess. And we got this, meteor ability, which, haha, now none of the enemies can kill us. We're, totally invincible, unless, of course, we kill ourselves. So yeah, we just lost Coo, but no worries, because, Coo is just holding us back. We can just do this alone as Kirby, the man, as it was always meant to be, because Kirby is just awesome. By Masahiro Sakurai, who also helped develop Kid Icarus Uprising, which I'll talk about that later. And now we got these genies, and we're killing these genies, because Waddle Dees can't do anything, even if they're genies. And we got the sandy room. What's in the sandy room? An eggs and full of sand and creepiness. Anyways, we got all these different expressions, and a mock Kirby, a duplicate Kirby, almost like Dark Pit from Kid Icarus, but I'll talk about that later. And Cubone. Why is it that, Cubone, in the Cubone Pokédex entry, Cubone's emo because his mom, the Pokemon's mom died, but Cubone is a species, and, not every single Cubone's mother could have died, and really? A 1-up? Yeah, whatever. If you do the heart star requirement for a mission in which you've already beaten, and gotten the heart star, you'll just get a 1-up. And they even got a 1-up here, how neat. But yeah, so if you want to grind for 1-ups, I wouldn't, that's not the best way of doing it, but you can. Just do a level with an easy heart star requirement. Okay, right here, we're gonna ditch our hard ability, get one that's more cool. And we're going to be doing this stage, which I'll talk about, like, the hard star for this later. And ice. Yes, ice is always unique. There's a lot of unique powers in this game. I mean, not really unique because they all do the same thing, but at the same time, they're different in a way. I don't know how to explain it. I had a whole, like, speech about how I would explain this, but I guess when you're actually doing the commentary, you forget everything. Like, anything you plan just goes right out the window. But no matter, because you can freeze these guys, and what's cool is though, like, it'll go up the slope, and unlike Bill Cosby, who goes down the slope, and it will, like, kill people like that, so it's cool. You know, it's pretty much, like, technically ice is really just, like, the fire ability, except it has that little add-on. And that's not the way we're supposed to be going, we're supposed to actually be going down. Anyways, spiders. Again, spiders are pretty creepy. And anyways, we got these guys. These are the guys who are, like, you know, they're actually, like, they pretend to be sweet and innocent, but are really, like, totally just, like, pricks. Kind of like how in, like, Megan from Drake and Josh. But really, that's such a cliche, though. Like, the little sister who's, like, who pretends to be nice, but in reality is, like, such, like, super smart and prickish. That's such a cliche in TV shows and sitcoms you see all the time, and it kind of just irritates me. That, and the grandma who's actually, like, really cool and knows kung fu and whatnot. Oh, anyways, here's the hard star requirement. You have to go a specific path. You gotta go down, up, and then middle. And I have no idea how Kirby is just, like, you know, surviving while he's exhausting all his air, freezing people. I mean, how long can Kirby hold his breath? Like, I can hold my breath for, I think, like, a minute 30 seconds, I counted. Well, that's not really impressive. I can swim 50 yards while with no breaths. That's more like, because, you know, there's a difference between, like, holding your breath while doing nothing and holding your breath while actually doing something. And Kirby's, like, you know, flailing his little arms, like, he's flailing his heart out. But anyway, so yeah, we need to go middle. The first time I ever played this game, I got the path right on my first try. But then the next time on my practice file, I, like, couldn't do it for the life of me. I had to look it up. And look at this, freshwater sharks. I was a little early on that, but there are freshwater sharks just here. And in here, I think we have a sub-boss? Yes, a sub-boss. Yeah, that's a broom. I almost feel sorry for this broom, because it's his moral obligation to clean things, being a broom and all. And, like, you know, you're never gonna clean this desert. It's full of dirt and sand. I'm sorry, broom, but he's gonna live his life doing a Sisyphean task. And I just used a vocab word that I learned in school. Whenever you do that, whenever you learn a vocab word in school, it becomes immediately less cool, because it's like everyone knows the vocab word, so it's not like you're being smart, you're almost just being like a dumbass. Anyways, there's the MacGuffin we have to get our other MacGuffin. But anyways, it's night. We've been in here for a while. Again, if you take the broom's power, you can get a 1-up. Try to get into the habit of taking mini-boss's powers, because you will eventually need to do that. But we'll just ditch that and get the spike ability. Yay. Spikes. And now we're gonna just kill people with spikes. A pretty violent way to do things, if I, like impaling people to death. I mean, come on, but when you think about it, all of Kirby's powers are pretty gruesome. I mean, like, there's the rock, which you crush people, you can burn people, you can electrocute people, you can cut people, and then, like, you can freeze people. All those are pretty violent. And then you can broom them and umbrella them to death, which are less cool, but I guess, like, you know, they need to do that to make it sure, like, you know, gotta keep that E rating, I suppose. It's not like it'll get rated M just, like, you know, for not having a broom power. But yeah, we can get super after shadow effect if you take rock. Again, nothing too necessary, but it just makes Kirby that much more badass, you know, having after shadow effects and whatnot. Because, you know, as I said, they do that a lot in Mega Man Battle Network, which I really like that series. It's really fun, but I wouldn't consider Let's Play. I might Let's Play it, who knows? But whatever. We got these people who aren't in the pastel texture, so we're gonna discriminate. And once again, we got the 1-up. Hooray! Doing really good on that. So anyways, I think we're going to do one last stage for this video. It's going to be the Choo stage. Help Choo get to the end. And we got these guys with clubs. Yeah, the deal with these guys is that they forsake the ability, and yay, roll. Oh. They forsake the ability to fire rapid shots in return for one giant charge shot. Oh wait, that's Kid Icarus, and I just died. Okay, since I've finally been talking about this, Kid Icarus, yes, I've been playing that recently, and it is awesome. It's like one of my favorite games already. It's like, at this point in time, it's really, really high up on my list of favorite games. And I don't want to talk about it in this video. Maybe I'll make a video specifically for Kid Icarus, because I have so much to talk about it. And remember how I was talking about it earlier in a few videos, how, like, you can tell that there's some elements in Kirby that are similar to Smash Bros. Well, in Kid Icarus, they're, like, much more, and it's like, wow, should have brought that up when I was talking about it. And now we have Rick. Not sure why we need Rick. We don't actually even need Rick. In fact, I'm gonna jumping, and Rick has shitty, pretty bad, like, flying ability. So F you, Rick jump. Yes, I just pulled a Yoshi on that guy. I'm sorry, Rick. But yeah, more on Kid Icarus. Yeah, I really like the game. It's, again, I just beat it recently, and it's awesome. What do you guys think about this game? That's my question of the day. Not that the question of the day has any influence. Really, at this point, like, I'm pretty much aiming these questions at Josh Urachi because no one else is gonna answer them. But whatever. Yes, trying to get that one up, but no, got blocked because Kirby's just too fat. He's been eating too much stuff, and one up. Hooray. So we just escaped that in the nick of time. Hooray. So we're going down here. If you have an ice ability, go head like straight to the right. I mean left. But you also have to have Rick as a partner, or someone who can like use their ice ability downwards, because Kirby can only do it from side to side. And now we got this whole boulder segment with Indiana Jones, and it's super anticlimactic because it's auto-scrolling and really, really slow. Hooray! I mean, look at that boulder. That boulder's almost about to be close to hitting Kirby. I mean, it's so interesting, and whatever, just try to stay awake. But anyways, yeah, the boulder will kill these sand dunes. I'm sorry, sand dunes. Really, the boulder is just killing the sand people over me. Can Kirby live with that guilt? I mean, the only reason that boulder is scripted. Oh, and I just comboed that guy. That boulder is scripted to drop when Kirby's there, and there's Choo Choo. You need Choo Choo. So technically, it's his fault for those sand people dying. How horrible. So anyways, you'll need Choo Choo to get to the end, and you also need to incorporate one of Choo Choo's abilities. Yes, Choo Choo was in fact the monkey bar champion in 2012. Interesting trivia, if you want to know that. Anyways, yeah, so she can cling on walls. You'll actually need to do that, I think. I don't know if you'll need to, but you probably will need to, because I'll be doing it, so just go in this door. And Choo Choo with fire does this cool little, like, Choo Choo with broom can fly, but Choo Choo with fire also does this cool little, like, I forget how to do it, but it's like this balloon thing, which I always thought was cool, but then you realize it goes so slow, and Choo Choo in herself goes so slow. I'm trying to do something super simple, and it's becoming like super tedious, and like, oh, there's these guys spinning around being crazy. And sodas, we'll need the soda, we need the pop. So anyway, is this soda even? What, like soda in a bottle, I guess, or yeah, in a bottle. When was the last time you ever seen soda in a bottle? I've only actually seen those in the Philippines. I don't even remember seeing them in like America. But anyways, yeah, you need Cutter to get through because yeah, there's a wall. I guess at this point, if you don't know like how that gimmick works, like you're kind of screwed. It's not as bad as in Kirby Crystal Shards. When you do that, I don't think I even did that part 4. It's not as bad as in Kirby's Crystal Shards, where it's just like corresponding colors. Because as a kid, I never knew how that worked, so I could never beat the game. But in this one, it's a little more black and white. Or except, yeah, it is actually black and white because there are no colors. We'll just get this ice power for the hell of it. We're almost done. This is the final room, I think. So yeah, as I was saying, you'll need to incorporate Choo Choo's ability to monkey bar around. So yeah, monkey barring, that's always fun. And these guys, I have no idea how you dodge that guy. Like, it's an enigma, honestly. But we're almost done. Kill all these fuzzy ball things. Why not? We're close to finishing more of these Bronto birds. The last ditch effort to kill us, I guess. It'd suck. You want to have at least 3 health because you're probably going to get hit by those 2 egg things. I honestly don't know how you would avoid that, but there's the exit. So close yet so far. And yeah, hurt us, but no worries. We're not anywhere close to dying. But yeah, we're done. So anyways, that was the last part. And there's Choo Choo's sister, mom, friend, whatever, cleaning maid lady. I have no idea. Let's just get our 1-up and leave. Anyways, this has been Skid Flash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. In the next part, we'll do some more of this level, and we got the FU face. Oh, we had to get that eventually, I guess. Till then, see you guys. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye.